Hey guys, happy Sunday. How is everybody doing? Welcome, replay viewers. I think this is going to be one of these live events that I'm going to leave up. So when I go live on my phone, that's when I don't like to leave the live events up because the quality is not good. All I have is an iPhone 7 and front camera on that is booty. So how is everybody doing? Let me just say how you doing. You work for Wendy Williams? I hope this is working. When somebody comes in, can you tell me if this is working? Let's see. I'm a little bit early, that's why. Hi, first person. Can you tell me if the microphone is working? I never want to get like 6 minutes into a video and find out that the mic's not working. I tell you that all the time when I go live, you want to go out that door. You're like a bad little kid. I like a squirrel. Hey, this door open. This door open. Can you close it for me, honey bunch? Jory didn't close it. Hi, guys. Hi, Barb. Hi, Ramadana. It sounds good. You hear the wind howling, guys? You can see and hear me. All right. Thank you for letting me know. Sounds good. Excuse you. I'm on a whole live. You have to belch like that? Thank you guys for letting me know it's working. How's your Sunday going, by the way? You guys notice that whatever I'm wearing, I change a little bubble with my name to that color? I've been having fun with that. So let me text a couple of people to let them know I'm live because I think they forgot. Let's see. And let me know if you're in Texas and how you're doing, okay? I just had a Zoom meeting that just ended, and the meeting was about let's see. All I'm doing is say live, like they're gonna know where I'm live at. Is she alive at YouTube or Facebook? How are people supposed to know where I'm live at? Okay, so I texted 3 people. Brenda says and Sandra. Somebody answered me back. I don't know who. Sandra said, okay, so she coming. So ever since the video that I have that's going to go up tomorrow is just going to be a video where I'm showing you what I ate or what I ate for my cheat meal yesterday on my eating plan. And I really shouldn't, hi Myrna, I really should not call it a cheat meal because the plan that I'm on, it says that I can eat anything that I want to eat. Nothing is off limits. The only thing is some things I can only eat now and again, and I can only eat a little bit of it. You guys get it? So like if it's a piece of cake is not off limit, but you don't want to be eating a piece of cake every day. All right? So, and if you're going to eat a piece of cake for a birthday party or whatever, and you have a lot of birthdays that month, you might want to keep it to a sliver. You see what I mean? So hi, Seth. Hi, Sandra. Let me click you guys on here. So let's talk really quickly about the vaccine. Jory got his second dose of the vaccine. The first dose only gave him a sore arm. The second dose gave him the sore arm. He had a mild headache on the first day, and then on the second day he had the overall weakness, like if you're getting a bug, and then he had mild diarrhea. All right, so just know that that's some of the symptoms for the Moderna vaccine. That doesn't mean we won't take it when it's our turn. All right, my aunt, I'm not going to call her name, but she is of age and she has diabetes and stuff. And I texted her yesterday to tell her that Kaiser is giving it to people who have, special needs. You have stuff wrong with you. And she's like, yeah, I know. I got my email to come in and go, why haven't you gone? She was, I'm scared. Well, I went off on her. And so she said she's going to call tomorrow. Okay. It's like, what? You're afraid of what? I'm more afraid of, this is filthy. God, no wonder I can't see. So let's go back to talk about the eating plan that I'm doing, because a lot of people have been asking me about this on Instagram, and I can't stay there and type all this stuff all day long. The eating plan that I'm doing is called Healthy Balance. I don't know if Kaiser has dibs on it, like they have a proprietorship on it, but I guess they pay a lot of money and they study a lot of different health things to figure out what is the best plan to put people on to bring down their sugar, their cholesterol, and their blood pressure, if they're having trouble with that. I don't have trouble with any of those, thank God. But because I'm 54 and I've been obese for so long, I feel like I was knocking on the door to get those things. So because of that, I wanted to make sure that I do something about my health now. I've always done different eating plans and diets and so on, and I've always been successful on them. So the success is not new, but it's to keep that success, and I feel this is the first one that I feel very hopeful about, because what I'm doing with these meals, when we're done, I was telling Sandra today that I'm going to have to ask the teachers tomorrow night, what happens when we hit our goal, whatever the goal is, right? Do we continue to eat by this plate method, and do we just like add an extra snack in so we could keep that weight? Let's say my goal is 150 and I hit 150 and I don't want to go any lower than that. How do I stop that without gaining? You know what I mean? So that's what I want to ask them. See, and I'm trying to figure out that right now for the dogs, because you guys know that my lab got up to like 130 pounds and I started to feed her, and I tweaked the calories. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And at first she lost like 30 pounds, like in 3 or 4 months. Then after that, she only lost 1 pound. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I don't really want to starve her. Do we need to increase her activity? So then the kids started to take her out 2 times a day, not 2 days a week, 2 times a day. And then I cut the calories a little bit more, and then she lost 10 pounds. So she's 85 right now. She needs to be at 70. And then the other dog, because I'm cutting the calories, I guess I cut hers. She's down to 62 pounds. So I want to bring her up to 70. I want both of them to be at 70 because I think that's the right weight for both of them. So I'm tweaking that. And when they get to that weight, I got to figure out what to feed them with the activity level that they have so that they don't like gain too much weight or lose too much weight. You know what I mean? Ramadana, are you taking the Moderna one, babe? Let me try to put these glasses on because I have to strain to see. And this TV is right here in front of me. Let me get a response out of you first. Because Jory got the Moderna. He had no symptoms the first time around, but the second time around, yeah. We took turns checking on him that night because, you can't trust anything completely. Jada bought this shirt for me. She went to the store and bought this shirt for me. And it has a beautiful back. Can you guys see the back? Can you guys see it? That's a beautiful back right there. Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys want to do the plan? Okay, Moderna. Okay, just be on guard that some people have reported that they have received symptoms. And because my friend warned me, because her daughter and her friend got the symptoms, I was able to warn Jory. Jory took the day off that he got the shot. He took that day off to see if symptoms would come, but he only had a mild headache. The next day was when he really needed the day off. Okay. So he said, and he had mild diarrhea. Thanks, Sandra, darling, when Jory got sick last year, March, he was sick for 8 days and it started with diarrhea. So we did not think that it was COVID. But as the year progressed and we saw what the symptoms were, we always wondered if Jory has already had COVID. We don't know. And Jada was sick last year, February, for about 20 days. Like she couldn't get better. So we don't know if those two kids have had it already. You know what I mean? So if there's, this table is dancing. Let me put my hand up here so I could stop dancing. Yeah. This black thing's dancing in the green screen. So Sandra, Joe already put up the ceiling fan. We bought the little ceiling fan for $29. It's the exact same fan that was in the kitchen prior, to the point that Jory did not recognize that we had a new fan up there. But it's not frying anymore. It's not popping. You're going to see in the video tomorrow to where the thing was frying and popping like it was going to explode in the house. And so Joe went and bought a new one, $29, put it up there, and we're back to being safe again. Hi, Beryl. Thanks for letting me know that the mic's working, hon. So if there's anything that you guys want to know about the eating plan, just ask me, because a lot of people have been asking. It's not magic. You don't starve. because our bodies are not meant to be deprived. So if you're on keto, eventually you will get off of keto and you will start eating carbs and grains again, because our bodies are made to eat, what we're used to. If you're vegan, eventually you'll come back to meat. Some people stay vegan forever because they make it political or make it religious. But if you're just doing vegan for a diet, you're going to come back to meat. And, we're made to eat meat. That's why vegans are always trying to make beans look like meat. And they're trying to make gluten look like meat. They're always trying to make something look like meat because we're made to eat meat. And if you're going to be vegan, you better check with your nutritionist, because you're going to need to get the right amount of amino acids in so you don't get sick. Hi, Lynette. Hey, Lynette. Joe outside messing with his little truck. He made me a mask this morning. It has 3 layers because I have to go in tomorrow for my cervical cancer screening. That's every 5 years. Did not want to go. Not because of the exam, and that's fine. No, we're used to that already. It's because of COVID. So I'm like, can you make me a thick mask, 3 thick materials, 3 layers, so I don't get sick up in that place? So he's outside messing with his little truck that he was finishing up, and then he's gonna move on to making me a fruit bowl from spoon and forks and knives and stuff like that, from utensils, because he had made 5 of those in the past, but I have one that I'm using right now. It's falling apart, and he makes them better now. So I want him to make me a new one. You are on YouTube in New York. What does that mean? Beryl, what does that mean? You're in New York? Because YouTube is all over the world. Some people are just discovering me. And when I say some people, I mean my mom's friends. Says, where you at? Cecil B. DeMille, why are you not talking? Brenda probably is in one of her lives at TikTok. Or Likey. We have to go live at Likey for Joe. Yeah, so I had a Zoom meeting just now with a young lady that was doing, I guess she works for a company called PHP, and they were talking about life insurance and stuff. And I have life insurance for me, Joe, and the kids, but I want her to check it out to see if we have the right amounts for the right price. And it was an interesting meeting. Hey, Shanice. Shanice, did you get the book yet? I forgot to send you the tracking, girl. Thanks for making it easy. Joan, I'm so glad you learned a lot. I'm so burned out. I've told you guys this over and over again since October. I'm burned out of doing the cooking show as like a cooking show. I want to do it more like a lifestyle show. This is what we're doing. Joe had to put the ceiling fan in. Here we are sewing an apron. Oops, yeah, we had to make a meal, and here's the meal. I wanted to go like that. Yeah, I'll send you, girl. I keep telling you I'm going to send you the tracking thing, and then I don't. I have the paperwork right there in a little notebook next to me on the couch. I just have to open it and send it to you. I'll do that today, though. It's been crazy, though. I had a lot to do, and when things start falling apart in the house, it kind of makes it horrible. So, but at least the fan is fixed. So there's a lot of Ted Cruz meme making the rounds, and I'm laughing at all of them because they're funny as hell. Don't you sometimes wish that you had that sense of humor and that sharp brain where you can make memes about things that are happening in the world, like instantly the minute it happens? I wish I could. Don't sweat it. It's on the way, though. It's on the way. Girl, I wish I could. I really wish I could just like be sharp enough, and I'm not dumb. So I think it's a sense of humor. Maybe I don't have a sense of humor, but when I see this stuff, I'm dying. I'm dying. There's one that's making the rounds that says Ted Cruz is the first Hispanic that ran from Texas to Mexico to escape ICE. It was so funny. It was so funny because it's so true. Well, I'm waiting to see if you guys have questions. See, I moved my hand off this darn table and it's dancing again. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do you guys know anything about dogs? Because if you do, can you tell me why Jory's dog, Cora, she's a husky mix, why does she get crazy when the wind starts blowing hard? It doesn't bother Wednesday. She just stays inside and just happy-go-lucky. But the winds can be blowing freezing cold outside, and this dog will like tear the door down to get outside. And what she does, she has a little hole that she dug in the ground that she kind of burrows herself like this, and then she does this with her face, and the wind's just blowing, and you could tell she's uncomfortably cold. She doesn't want to come in for food, for nothing. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why do you have to go outside when the wind starts blowing? Can anybody explain that to me? Anybody that knows about dogs? And there's something rubbing on this front window too. I think it's the rose bushes. When the wind blows, it's rubbing on the glass. So yesterday for my cheat meal, I had sweet and sour chicken, some pasta, and a garden salad. And my treat was ice cream, lactose-free ice cream. It was so good. I do that every Saturday. I am down to 178.2 right now. And I started on November 1st at 195.9. So it feels good to be in the 170s, but it's going to feel even better when I get closer to the 160s. What is wrong with the crazy dog? I know my Aunt Jenny says that the dogs like, they like the color barrel. The dogs like to be in the car window when you're driving on the freeway, and they like the wind in their face. So maybe that's what she's doing, but she's cold. Even though she's a husky mix, you can tell she's cold because it gets cold overnight. And I have to coax her in with food, and then she wants to storm the house down because she doesn't want to be in here. And they have a dog house outside, but she won't go inside the dog house. She wants to be in the wind, and it doesn't look like she likes it. I know they're built for cold weather, Sandra, but it gets super cold here at night. So his dog. If it rains, she wants to be inside. If it's hot, she wants to be inside. But if it's cold, she wants to be inside. But if it's windy, she will bust that bedroom door down to get outside. Let's see. She may be having some kind of anxiety. I know it's separation. That's why my dog had to be around you all. Yeah, but she wants to be separated from us. Oh, I understood what you meant, Sandra. You don't have to fix the corrections, boo. I know what you meant. Yeah, she doesn't like cholas. Whenever Jory takes her to the park, and they can be any other person out there, but if they dress cholo-ish, she go on like Cujo. So we feel like whoever owned her before was abusing her, because we got her from the pound. We got her from the pound the day before they were going to put her down. Okay, so we don't know what they used to do to this dog with the wind. I don't know, but she doesn't look like she's enjoying the wind. It's not like she looks happy out there. She just looks like she's tortured, but she has to be in it. Like her ancestors are calling to her, like Mulan or something. You know what I mean? You guys, see, I even Jory got me this pretty cup. Oh, this dragonfly is green. See how it's see-through? Let me turn it this way. Okay, see it better? So this cup is 16 ounces, and I have to drink 4 of these a day. This is my 3rd one. I've been trying to drink it earlier in the day so I don't have to pee all night. But I got to drink 4 of those a day. And sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle. Stuff like that. So I don't know that I'm going to do these live events every Sunday at 3, but definitely we're going to do the ones on Wednesdays at 3. And that's why I named this one something different. I didn't name it Congo Mekwe Talk, because if I want to delete these ones, I can delete these ones. You know what I mean? But I'd like for us just to be able to meet, to talk, and see what's going on with you guys. And we're praying for Texas. The last live vid that I did when I said I've stopped praying, I explained in the live that I didn't stop praying completely. I stopped praying for this one person that I was praying for, because this person is not going to change, because they're a whole narcissist, and that exhausts me praying for this person. So I just stopped. And the people are like, oh, you need to pray, because I'm like, oh my God, just shut up. Just shut up. These pious religious people get on my nerves. So Seth sent me the funeral for one of Joe's uncles. One of his mother's brothers died. And in Belize, the funerals are like, they get to the graveyard, they sing 2 songs, and it's done. You can't find the micas yet? Beryl, what are you talking about? You can't find the mic. Who's that behind me in that picture? I wonder. Oh, you see that person standing behind me in the picture? That was Joshua in this picture. You're in New York. Okay. I think it's delayed where Beryl's at because he or she's answering late. I don't know if Beryl's a boy or a girl. I think that could be both names, right? Well, guys, I've been on here 20 minutes and I feel bored. So I'm gonna thank you for your time and bone soda this one. I know that's like if that happened in Belize, Shanice. Belize houses are not built for that kind of stuff. Ice sitting on top of it. It's not insulated. You can see cracks in the wall to where you can see outside. You know, it's like even if that happened here, we'd be screwed. Honestly, even if that happened here, we'd be screwed. So I'm grateful that all we have is wins. We're not gonna complain at all because when you think you have it bad, somebody have it worse. Mommy would say, when you're complaining because all you have to eat is a banana, there's the man over there waiting for you to throw away the skin so he can eat the skin. You know? So, and they have their own power grid and they like it that way. And they keep voting those fools in that don't take care of them. You know? Bye, Sandra, darling. Thanks for coming in. I want to end this one. I might do one at Facebook and see what's going on over there. I might do one at Facebook, one that I don't keep up, and see what's going on over there, okay? Remind me, I can't cuss nobody out at Facebook because my manager is watching. I love you guys. Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm going to leave this one up and see how it goes, okay? If you have questions, ask below. All right? Ask me below if you have questions about the eating plan that I'm doing, and then I can do another video explaining it because I hate writing all these things. I love y'all. Ending broadcast now.